Good morning, students. Now, all of you see page number 28. I am reading the need to improve agriculture, this paragraph. So, all of you listen carefully and try to understand. If the company was in ruins means lost. Could the company be certain of its revenue income? Company was in lost because of in 1770 a terrible famine which occurred in Bengal, so that the source of income of East India companies which was stopped, but company was trying to how to collect a revenue, so that most company officials means officers, began to feel that investment in land had to be encouraged. Underline this point, investment in land. So many British officers now they were thinking that investment in land that was important and to be encouraged, and agriculture had to be improved. Now second important point, now so many British officers now they thought that agriculture had to be improved, means British officers now they made a plan for the investment in land as well as to improve agriculture. How was this to be done? Now they thought like this, but actually, how was this to be done? How this happened? After 2 decades of debate on the questions. Now, whatever they were discussing for collecting revenues, and they thought that investment in land as well as the agriculture had to be improved on that topics. Now they discussed after 2 decades of debate on the questions, continuously they discussed on that topic. The company finally introduced the permanent settlement. Now underline this word, permanent settlement. One of the method introduced, started at last in 1793. By the terms of the settlement. Now here you can see this figure number 3. Charles Cornwallis was the Governor General of India when the permanent settlement was introduced. Now he was the Governor General at that time. Now see this paragraph. By the terms of the settlement, according to the condition, rules of the settlement, the Rajas and Talukdars, now those who were the Rajas and those who were the Talukdars were recognized as Zamindars. Now they were recognized. Who? Rajas and Talukdars, they were recognized, they were considered as Zamindars according to the permanent settlement. They were asked to collect rent from the peasants. They were asked. Now, they were told by the company they had to collect rent from the peasants. Rent from the peasants and pay revenue to the company. After collecting rent from the peasants, now they had to pay revenue to the company. This work was given to them, to the Rajas as well as the Talukdars. The amount to be paid was fixed permanently. Amount to be paid means Rajas and Talukdars, those who were the Zamindars, now they had to pay some amount as revenue to the company, and that amount was fixed permanently, so that this method was known as the permanent settlement. that is, it was not to be increased even in future. And the amount whatever they had to pay to the company, so would not be increased in future. It was felt that this would ensure a regular flow of revenue to the company's offices, and because of the permanent amount, so company officers, they thought that this was a method, a way for collecting regular revenue to the company, a regular flow of revenue. It was the regular flow of revenue. If we fixed amount, we can say the paid whatever they had to pay, so the company fixed amount, so that the officers thought that this was the a regular flow of revenue, as well as at the same time encourage the zamindars to invest in improving the land. Because of the permanent fixed amount, the zamindars, they would be also encouraged. How? Because they had to pay fixed amount. They could collect lot of, but they have to pay fixed amount to the company. So they would also benefit from whatever the if they collected lot of, so they could keep some amount for themselves, so that we can say the same time encourage the zamindars to invest in improving the land. So zamindars also, because of the benefits, for their benefits, so they would also invest for the improving the land and for increasing the more production also, since the revenue demand of the state would not be increased. And one more thing also, the demand of the state, means company's demand would not be increased, means zamindars and talukdars, they have to pay fixed revenue amount, not more and not less. The zamindar would benefit from increased production from the land. Increased production, if the production increased, so they could keep some amount for themselves, and whatever the fixed amount, so they had to pay. So such type we can see here. In 1793, the company introduced this first method. This method was known as the permanent settlement for collecting revenue. So students, read this paragraph and listen, as well as whatever the questions given as homework, you have to write properly, and remaining paragraph we will read in next clip. Thank you very much.